So let me talk about this guy, Jeff Glixman, who kind of appeared out of nowhere when we were putting Angel Mountain together. When we were putting Angel Mountain together and we were all considering different consoles, we were looking at SSL, we were looking at Euphonics, we were looking at Neve. And the guys from SSL, they said, well, if you get the SSL, we can refer some business to you. And they referred this guy, Jeff Glixman, to us. And Jeff Glixman was this high-profile producer. He did all the Kansas records. He did the, Live at the Fillmore East with the Allman Brothers. I think he produced it or engineered it. But he had all these big credentials under his belt, and he was working for the mastering part of, I think, Universal Records. I don't know, whatever they were called. And they were remastering everything in surround. So he came, once we had the studio up and running, he came down and he was bringing this work down with him. So we remixed Live at the Fillmore East in surround. We remixed Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, that album, but we had the original engineer come in to do that. We even did I think it was a rap album. It was Chicken and Beer, I think was the name of the album, and forgot the artist's name. But anyways, we were doing a bunch of this stuff, and we were also getting all this work in to transfer from tapes to hard drives. So things, but Jeff Glixman was kind of key in doing all that. And, when Angel Mountain it looked like it wasn't doing too good and things were going bad. I had left, I resigned from working at Angel Mountain, and I took a job working at Sigma Sound Studios down in Philadelphia. And I thought, well, that's if he's bringing all that business to Angel Mountain, maybe he'll bring that business over to Sigma. So I asked him, why don't you come down and visit with the owner and that? So he came down and visited with the owner and talked to him and kind of, schmoozed him. And what he eventually did is he got the owner to pay him a $5,000 retainer that was almost per week for him to do advising on what they should do to make the studio better. But slowly what that did is he kept on putting a bad spotlight on me. And it wasn't a great situation. And then Sigma, it didn't seem like that was going. They were running out of money. So he eventually went back up to Angel Mountain and talked to the people that owned the building, because Angel Mountain was out of there, and they created Star City. So he ran that for 6 years. And eventually that started losing money, and that all dissolved. But this guy, Jeff Glixman, he's kind of an interesting character. Came in, used his name, and I guess that's okay to get the business that you have going. But it just was interesting.